Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel Guru's Academy. This is 8th video of our series in which we are discussing Gujarat Board's Class 12 computer subject. And in this particular video we are going to discuss chapter number 8, which is classes and objects in Java. So we are going to solve 5 different years question papers and I will explain you all the topics which will be there in those questions. So let's start with our first question paper. Our first question paper is from March 2018. Let's go to chapter number 8. Okay, our first question from chapter number 8 is, which step of creating an object from a class initializes the newly created object? I'm repeating the question. Which step of creating an object from a class initializes the newly created object? Options are new, instantiation, declaration, initialization. Before answering this question, I would like to request you all that please take a notebook and a pen with you and keep writing all these technical terms in your notebook. Alright? So before moving page number 169, let's understand what is a class, what is an object. So the first question is, what is a class? Okay, a class is like a blueprint. A class is like a blueprint or template. It defines what an object will have but does not represent a real entity itself. Okay, it defines what an object will have but does not represent a real entity itself. Think of a mobile phone company like Samsung or Apple. Before producing phones, they design a blueprint that includes screen size, battery capacity, camera specifications, operating systems. Right? So before producing any phone, they simply prepare a blueprint that what will be the screen size, what will be the battery capacity, what will be camera specifications, what will be the operating systems, etc. But this blueprint is not a real mobile phone. Okay? This blueprint is not a real mobile phone. It's just a plan for making phones. So, the concept of class is clear, right? Class is simply a blueprint. Okay? The next question is, what is an object? An object is a real world entity. An object is a real world entity created from a class. Okay? An object is a real world entity created from a class. Example, when Samsung manufactures an actual phone like Galaxy S24, that phone is an object based on the class blueprint. Okay, when Samsung manufactures an actual phone like Galaxy S24, that phone is an object based on the class blueprint. Each phone, or I can say object, can have different values but follows the same structure. Let me show you an example. So as you can see here, we have phone 1 and phone 2. The screen size for phone 1 is 6.5 inches, battery is 5000 mAh and color is white. The screen size of phone 2 is 6.1 inches, battery is 4000 mAh and color blue. Okay, so what we just read here, each phone or object can have different values but follows the same structure. Structure means each phone has screen, battery and color, but the value could be different. Alright, let me show you one more example. So here you can see we have a class, or I can say we have a blueprint. The company who is going to manufacture these mobile phones have prepared a model. So in the model they have decided where will be the home button, how much will be the screen size, where will be the front camera, and etc. And based on these blueprint, they have manufactured the actual mobile phones. Okay, so before manufacturing an actual mobile phone, a blueprint is being prepared by the companies, right? I hope now it's clear between class and objects. Class is just a blueprint and object is actual product. All right. Okay, here is one more example. So this time we have a class called person, and these are the data members. Data members are like what will be the ID, name, age, city, gender. So these are called data members. All right. And then we have methods. Methods like eat, study, sleep, play. Don't worry if you are not getting something right now. By the end of the video, everything will make sense to you. Okay, so this time we have a class called person. Now, I have created an object P1. Okay, now value of unique ID for P1 is 101. Name of this P1 object is Raman Sharma. Age 31, city Ahmedabad, gender male. All right. So if I say what will be the value of P1 dot age, so the answer would be 31. Okay, and exactly like that we have another object P2. Now if I ask you what will be the value of P2 dot city, what do you think will be the correct answer? It's Surat, right? P2 dot city is Surat. P2 dot name is Meena Sharma. All right. So this is just a blueprint that we are going to collect name, age, city, gender. And when there is an actual object, so here you can see the values could be different for each and every object. All right. Okay, now let's see what are the key takeaways. First one is class. So it's just a blueprint. Define structures, not real objects. Second one is object. It's a real entity created from class with specific values. Third one is properties. It is also called attributes, like what is the brand, model, battery, and capacity. And then last one is methods. Methods are also called behavior, like making a call. Or in this case, here it's eat, study, sleep, play. Okay. So let's understand it with a Java program. Okay, so here you can see we have a class mobile phone, and in this class we have a brand, model, and battery capacity, three different attributes. In programming, these are called variables. And then here we have a function. The name of the function is mobile phone. Now here I want you to pay attention to the name of the function. The name of the function mobile phone and the name of the class both are same, right? Class mobile phone, and here this function, the name of the function is exactly the name of the class. So these are a special kind of methods, and these methods are called constructor. So this is how you will identify a constructor from a normal method. A constructor's name will be exactly same as class name. And what is the use of constructor? It simply initializes the object. We'll understand it in a bit. Okay, and then we have a method. Method name is makeCall. So this class is starting from here and it is ending right here. Okay, so this is the scope of class, or you can say block of class. Block of this class mobile phone. Alright. Then here you can see we have another class called program01. And as I have already told you in chapter number 7 that the class in which this main method will be written, the name of that class and the name of the file will be always same. Okay. See, in Java program you can have more than one class, but the main method will be in only one class. So name of the class in which the main method is included will be the same as name of the file. This we have already discussed in chapter number 7. Now this is main method, as we all know. Now here you can see this is the name of the class mobile phone, and here this is an object phone1. This is another object phone2. This is simply a keyword new. We'll understand it in a bit, what is the use of new keyword. And then here you can see mobile phone again. So this is class, okay, but this thing is constructor. Okay, here we are calling constructor and we are passing three different values: Samsung Galaxy S24 and 5000. And then here we are creating another object phone2. We are doing the same thing, and here we are passing a different value. Okay. So after the execution of these two lines, what will happen? We will have phone1 and phone2. The name of phone1 is Samsung, model is Galaxy S24, and 5000 is battery capacity. And for phone2, the name of the company is Apple, model is iPhone, and battery capacity is 4300. Okay, now if I ask you what is the value of phone1.model, so phone1.model is Samsung? No, phone1.model is Galaxy S24. Phone1.brand is Samsung. Phone1.battery capacity is 5000. Okay. Same way, phone2.brand, what will be the value of this thing? It's Apple. Phone2.model, what will be the value of this? It's iPhone. And phone2.battery capacity, it's 4300. So output of first line will be Samsung S24 has 5000 mAh battery, and the output of second line will be Apple iPhone has 4300 mAh capacity. And then here you can see we are using phone1 and we are calling make call. So this is simply calling a method. We are calling a method, nothing else. I have already told you that many of things will not be making a sense to you right now, but trust me, keep a notebook and pen with you and just keep writing whatever you are getting right now. By the end of the video, chapter number 8 will make sense to you. Simply watch the video and keep writing whatever you are getting it right now. So let's quickly run this program and see the output. So we all know what is the process of executing a Java program. I have already explained you all these things in detail in chapter number 7. So if you have not watched that video, I would request you to please go and watch chapter number 7 first and then come here. So first step is compilation, and we'll wait for the exit code 0. Okay, we have got the exit code 0. Now we'll execute it. Here you can see Samsung Galaxy S24 has 5000 mAh battery, Apple iPhone 15 has 43,000 mAh battery. Okay, and then Samsung Galaxy S24 is calling 1234 the number, because this make call is right here, see, and it is accepting a number. So we have already passed a number. So what does this function do? It simply prints the name of the brand. So now what will be the name of the brand? So we have called it with phone number 1, with this object phone 1, and we all know that brand for phone 1 is Samsung and the model name is S24. So Samsung S24 is calling on this number. Now what will be the value of the number? Simply this thing. Alright. Now let's go to page number 169. Okay, here you can see the topic name is creating objects. Creating an object from a class requires the following steps. The first one is declaration. A variable name of type class is declared with this syntax: the name of the class and the name of the object. Let me show it to you here. The name of the class and then the name of the object. So this is our first step of creating an object. Okay. The second step is instantiation. Keyword new is used to create the object by allocating memory. Let me show it to you here, this new keyword. Now this new keyword is used to allocate memory. That's it. If you are not using this new keyword, you have not created your object, because in order to create an object you will require some memory, right? And this new keyword is responsible to assign memory. Okay, so this is second step. Third step is initialization. Constructor. Remember I told you a special type of method. Constructor is a special type of method. A constructor is called to initialize the newly created object. What is the use of constructor? To initialize the newly created object. And what does this initialize means? Initialization simply means giving some value to those objects, right? Here we have 3 different attributes: brand, model, battery capacity. So we are simply assigning values to those attributes by using this constructor. All right. So this is 3-step process. So creating an object is a 3-step process. The first one is declaration, second one is instantiation, and third one is initialization. Now let's see what is the question. The question is, which step of creating an object from a class initializes the newly created object? The correct answer is option D, initialization.